Hey everybody, this is Rich Hanlin with Mortgage Ballers. Today I wanted to try something a little different. I wanted to actually come up with some ideas about productivity. I'm reading a book right now by Dan Martell. It's called Buy Back Your Time. And, there's some principles in there I wanted to sum up. I love reading. I love summing it up. That maybe some loan officers who don't have time to read might get something out of it, but there's some incredible talking points in here. And, I'm just going to go through the notes that I have. It'll just take a couple minutes, but you might want to hear some of this. It's pretty interesting. But basically, the whole premise of Buy Back Your Time is to figure out what you're doing in your day. Um, we all have the same amount of time. So, therefore, if we are going to go a different use our time differently, how will we use it? You can leverage your time towards productivity. You can leverage your time towards being busy and unproductive. Uh, what I'm finding that the difference between a lot of successful loan originators is their ability to leverage their time. So I just want to talk about this a little bit today and bring these highlights of this entire book because I've read it now twice. I got that much out of it that it's an easy read. It's called Dan Martell, Buy Back Your Time. You pick it up for $15 on Amazon. Well worth your time. But basically, it comes down to this: how can you 10x your productivity for loan officers? Now, this is true of any business, but specifically, I'm going with loan officers. Uh, how do you break free from the grind, scale your business, and reclaim your freedom using Dan Martell's proven system? Well, basically, it's kind of like this. Are you stuck doing a 10-hour $10 per hour work when you should be focused on the $500 an hour results, right? There's certain things that take your time and steal from you, and things that are will bring productivity to you. Uh, you don't hire to grow your business, you hire to buy back your time. That's another thing that people need to get a little bit different. You're doing tasks and you think that you are saving yourself money when really you're robbing your family or the people that count on you yourself by doing lower end tasks that you could pay someone else to do so that you could concentrate on the higher end things. Almost some people feel like they're becoming lazy, but it's not. It's figuring out what the high end tasks are of your day to day routine and breaking it off. So basically, how do you do that? The buyback principle is simple. It's just you track your time and you label tasks. You can take and put a piece of paper next to you every 15 minutes. You write down what it is you're doing. And either it's energy producing, it's neutral, or it's energy draining, right? It comes down to your energy. You only have so much energy in the day. So you audit your week and you plan to offload any task. So let's say energy draining is a red task. You go through with a marker at the end of the week and it's either green, which is energy producing, yellow, which is neutral, and red, which would be energy draining. And you audit your week and you start to figure out how to offload the tasks that are red. Let's keep going here. How does the replacement ladder work? Well, step by step, it's a task delegation thought process. Personal tasks, admin work, marketing, sales support. Only focus on what you can do. What do I mean by that? There are certain things in my day that Rich Hanlin needs to be the one doing it. There are certain calls in my day that Rich Hanlin needs to be the one doing it. There's also things in my day where it doesn't need to be Rich Hanlon. It could be someone else. So understanding your day and starting to delegate those tasks, again, personal tasks, admin work, marketing, sales support, focus only on what you need to be doing. All right, the buyback loop, repeatable time mastery loop. Let's make this simple. You're auditing your time, you're transferring the low value tasks to someone else. Fill your time with high leverage activities. So you're breaking down right now pretty much every coaching platform out there. There are certain tasks that you do that a lot of us avoid because they're the more painful ones. Finding more people to do business with, reaching out to your past clients, getting in front of new people, going to events. If you're busy sitting behind the desk all day doing remedial tasks, You can't get out from behind the desk to do the things that will actually bring you more business, new business, repeatable business. So I want you to think about that. Audit your time, transfer low value tasks, and fill your time with high leverage activities. All right. You got to build the replacement machine, a system. Having some type of system equals time freedom, and that's what you're after, right? It's hard giving these things up, but as you start to get your time back, those uh, the energy that allows you to think about things, to put efforts and figure out new avenues for business, you're not bogged down. So you got to have create some operational standards for yourself. So there's a way to record your screen. Hey, I'm the only one that can do it because it's so hard. Well, record your screen, walk somebody step by step, document your processes. What is it exactly that you do? You know that you can record yourself doing that task and then give it to somebody else, and they have a step by step way to go. You train somebody once, you delegate forever, right? Teach a person to fish and they will be fed forever, right? It's okay to let go and let somebody else do something that will create more time for you. All right. So what do? There, you got to break everything you do also, in what we call high leverage zones. Focus your time on what grows your business. Referral networks, content creation, buyer webinars, strategic partnerships. I had somebody the other day said, "Oh, if I'm making videos, that's not resulting in business," and I don't agree with that. If you leverage your time correctly, you leverage one time and it's evergreen forever. Evergreen meaning reusable, ongoing. Anybody can watch it 24/7. You have tons of little videos that show who you are, that get you in front of people and allow them in today's market to watch play when they're ready. Not everybody is available 9 to 5. Just because I'm working 9 to 5, most of my clients are at their job. They can't talk about alone during those hours. I can get videos out to people and talk to them about things that I'm doing, platforms that I'm helping them with, things that I need them to be aware of. I love using video just like I'm doing right now. So let's keep it going here. The time mastery stack. All right. Audit your time, climb up the replacement ladder, run the buyback loop, build your standard and procedures, live in the high leverage zone. It sounds so simple, but basically, if you knew that your money was going to run out in the next week, matter of fact, let's say 30 days, you knew your money's going to run out. You knew your family would go without food. You knew that life as you knew it would stop. Would you look at what you do every day differently? I have people that will say, "Man, I really need to bog down. I really need to get serious." And I'm thinking, well, what are you doing right now when you say, are you not serious right now? Are you not taking it serious? Somebody told me the other day, they said, "Look, I'm not trying to be a top producer." And I'm like, okay, well, what are you trying to be? Have you had that question with yourself? What is it you're trying to accomplish in the mortgage industry? Are you trying to have a certain parameter or uh, expected result for yourself on a monthly basis? Are you okay with just getting by? Are you okay with feeling like you're always behind? Um, you don't need to be number one in this industry to make an incredible living, but you do need to have a mastery of your time and an understanding of what is productive and what is just busy work. So take that as you want. All right. So what can you do? You got to start by auditing your time. Literally, you can set your phone, boom, put it on there every 15 minutes, start your day off. Literally have a piece of paper, lined paper. I have a remarkable pad right next to me. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look at that. I got a remarkable pad right next to me. And I can, when that goes off, I just write down exactly what I'm doing. Maybe I'm going to the bathroom. Maybe I'm scrolling on Facebook. Maybe I'm on the phone taking a call. Maybe I am setting up a video. It's okay. Just write down what the truth is of what you're doing every 15 minutes. Do that for a week, just 1 week. Go through and highlight. High productivity is green. You have the neutral things like going to the bathroom. You got to go to the bathroom, right? Got to get a drink of water. And, you know, the low productivity things, put them in red. Literally just get a marker and put it in red. I'm scrolling for the fun of it, right? Um, I'm writing emails to my friends about what we're going to do this weekend, even though it's during the business day. Is that productive or is that just time killing? Right? And then start to look on it. What's one task that you could delegate this week? I mean, simple. What is one task that you could possibly delegate? And I have people say, well, I can't afford to delegate, Rich. And I'm like, we have 600 plus loan originators here, and some of the loan originators have come together to form these teams where they all hire one person that can do some of these tasks for them, and they're only paying one percentage of the total cost so that it's cheaper for them because one person can do a lot, especially if they're really good at that task. I do a lot of things. It doesn't mean I'm the best at doing a certain task. I want you to remember that. What you can do sometimes, somebody could do a lot better, a lot faster, and a lot cheaper. All right, final thoughts on this. You're the CEO of your business, not the admin. Say that a couple times. You're the CEO of your business, not the admin. Protect your time, build your team, buy back your life. That is very important right there, what I just said. Protect your time, build your team, and buy back your life. It's called leveling up, leveraging up, buying back your time. All right, I'm not going to take credit for this. Dan Martell, he just really hit a chord with me. I'm using this myself. I'm now gone to a calendar to try and help organize my time a little bit. I get a lot of drive-bys all day, but there's certain tasks that I have got to let go of that are such low value to what I do for a living and or to the company that I'm not saving any money. I'm robbing my own company of money by not delegating. It doesn't matter if you're an ice cream man. If you're taking out your own trash every day that someone else could do for you while you're selling ice cream, maybe getting 4 more blocks in, you're losing and robbing your company. You have to start thinking like a self-employed person. You're in a sales business and you've got to start acting like it. So that's my 2 cents worth. I have no idea if people will take it. Comment down below, like the video, don't like the video. But I really enjoyed that book. If you haven't read it, I do recommend it. It's called Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. He has a Spotify channel, and you can listen to it while you're in the car. He gives some incredible information. Match him up with someone like Tony Robbins. It's all very similar information, but very practical. So I just wanted to share that and get that out there. But I hope that you get something out of that because it really, really hit me. And I have been applying it since January 1st, and I am amazed at how far I've come just in a short time. And I'm really excited about 2025 and beyond because now I am leveraging my time and energy in a way that I haven't done in years. So that's it. I'm checking out. My name is Rich Hanlin. This is Mortgage Ballers. And until we meet again, stay thirsty, my friends.